19th, 20th and 21st in Bengaluru, two girls named Amulya and Arudra, influenced by pseudo-Maoist thoughts. I wouldn't in fact term it as a Maoist, because Maoists are irreligious, unbiased. These two girls, influenced by pseudo-Maoist thoughts, have in fact created a very hot debate by shouting pro-Pakistani Free-Kashmir slogans in public platform. They have been arrested and the investigation is being carried out. This is the speech of rising pro-Pakistani, Pakistan ki Jai and Free Kashmir. They are totally centum is anti-national. I will prove it before you by law how they are anti-nationals and how they can be prosecuted. See, if this girl Amulya, if she would have raised slogans, United States Zindabad, or Dubai Zindabad, or Nepal Zindabad, or Bhutan Jai, nobody would have objected to that. When she said Pakistan Jai, Pakistan, when she raised pro-Pakistani slogans, so that we need to see in the context of history. Yes, we are in a society that we must respect each other nations. Especially in the neighborhood, we must maintain friendly relation. And our effort is constant. We have been always having dialogues, negotiations, in order to maintain friendly relations with, not necessarily with Pakistan, but across all states in this world. More so with our neighboring countries, including China, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Pakistan. So raising pro slogans against another nation is definitely not an anti-national. But raising slogan against Pakistan is centum anti-national. That is because Pakistan and Bangladesh, after the partition of India, have treated the minority people in their countries with heinous treatments, killing them, converting them by force, snatching away their properties, raping the minority women. That includes Hindu, Christian, Parsi, Jain, Sikh, all minority women who were staying in Pakistan and Bangladesh. And they are not select incidents. It has happened right from 1947 till today. The 33% of minority population in Pakistan has today diminished to less than 1%. The census in Pakistan say it is 1.5%, but who knows the fact? So this is the situation. The women have been raped multiple times. They have been forcibly converted. The people have been, the minority people have been given the jobs to clean the toilets. They have been treated as slaves. This is one of the world's most heinous human rights violation ever occurred and is still today occurring in the world, is the treatment of minorities that's happening in Pakistan and Bangladesh. Therefore, when this girl Amulya, who is influenced by pseudo-Maoist thoughts, when she said Pakistan ki Jai, Pakistan Zindabad, it is understood that is anti-national. Therefore, she becomes anti-national. Because the undivided India was inclusive of Pakistan, was inclusive of Bangladesh until the partition has taken place. Including Afghanistan was under the territory of Hindustan. And now, by rising, the majority people in India have been witnessing the human right violation which is going on in Pakistan and Bangladesh right from 1947. Indians are having pain looking at, helplessly they are looking at Pakistan, unable to do anything. And there is always a thought in the majority community of India and also the minority community of India, they are not consenting the type of human right violation that is taking place in Pakistan and Bangladesh. So in such a situation, how can this girl Amulya raise pro-Pakistani slogans? So this is a planned act. And now coming to this Arudra, she raised slogans of free Kashmir. How can you free Kashmir? What is the intent? So these two girls, hand in glove with their respective radical anti-national organizations, have planned to see the hatred in the country between religions, divide the religions. There is also an attempt to divide religion, inter-religion and between the religions. Very clear. So when you say free Kashmir, when you say Jai Pakistan, this is what it means. So when the government of India is trying to work in a direction that the entire population of India live peacefully by respecting each other, every religion respecting each other. So these type of Maoist, pseudo-Maoist organizations that are trying to create hatred, divide the country on religion, divide the country by making hate speech. So therefore, it is definitely an anti-national statement. Now immediately after these two girls made outrageous anti-national statements, there is the ready-made so-called intellectual community who are jumping to rescue these two girls, stating that the Jai Pakistan, Free Kashmir, they are not anti-nationals. They are only supporting the other nation. So supporting Pakistan does not amount to anti-national act. That is, the people who, the so-called intellectual community, including lawyers, who are supporting these type of anti-national forces, who are dividing, who are trying to divide the country and further divide India, are also influenced by this Maoist, pseudo-Maoist, communist thoughts. So these people have come to their rescue. This is surprising. I have seen many videos, I have seen many statements in India, so-called intellectuals, lawyers, social activists. They are jumping the bandwagon to support the statements so made by these two girls. That is wrong. So such attitude must be seriously looked into by the government of India. Freedom of speech, yes, it is guaranteed under Article 19. But it is not, freedom of speech means that they cannot speak anything. They can't speak, they can't speech in a way to divide the people, in a way to divide the public order. It can't be, there is no decency, there is no morality. So this speech so made by these two girls have created a problem with the public order, is against the decency, is against the morality. Section CRPC 95 empowers the state to take actions against such people. So the state should not lag behind. They must immediately swing into action. Further, IPC sections 153A. So, this is about the hate speech. So, these two girls, it's very clear by the speech, by rising Free Pakistan, Free Kashmir and Jai Pakistan slogans have created enmity between the sections of the people. They are trying to seed the hatred amongst the people of India. They are trying to disturb the public order. Therefore, they fall under this section IPC 153A. And not necessarily that, under IPC 295, outraging the feelings of the majority community Hindus by raising Free Kashmir and Jai Pakistan slogans. These two girls have involved in an act of anti-national act. Therefore, they must be taken legal action immediately, and such misadventures, anti-national acts must be curbed initially. They must not be allowed to grow. Otherwise, it would create problem like how earlier the Naxalite problems had increased. So this would again fall in those actions, those areas where the country will be disturbed. The unity and integrity of the country will be disturbed if such divisive forces are allowed to go scot-free. So it is not only these two girls, but the government should also check the background of these two girls, the institutions and the associations and the political outfits, both inside and outside India, who are supporting such divisive forces, aiding such acts to divide the country, must be seriously looked into.